Hey. Welcome to SoulllConnections, Conversation for Your Soul podcast. I am your one and only host, Slim. Yes, self-love is mandatory. You already know. Thank you, Soul Tribe, for coming on in. Come on in and hit those like, share, and subscribes. Come on in. Well, first and foremost, I want to say thanks for tuning in today. Again, you know me working off of two screens, so I'm going to be here and here today. We have a great topic today, and the topic is what is your love language? Okay, now as of right now, we're not going to tap on that. I need to go into my usuals first, and then we're going to talk about what your love language is. Hi, okay, somebody already in Soul Connections. Hey, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me real fast. If y'all can hear me, y'all tuned in, put a 1 in the chat. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Let me get my book together. Bear with me here. Thank you. Okay, somebody put a 1 in the chat so they can hear me. Thank you. All right, so like I said, we will be talking about our what's your love language today, how many there are, and can those love languages be toxic? I did my research, and I'm not just talking about YouTube videos. I'm talking about actual researching, reading books, note-taking, indexing, highlighting, and applying. Yeah, y'all heard me correctly, and applying. Yes. So, I want to give a shout out to everyone that's watching. I want to say thank you so much for all your love and your support, the support I get publicly and the support I get behind the scenes helping me put these episodes together, topics, conversations, and etc. I want to say thank y'all so much. Y'all the real MVPs, okay? Y'all the real MVPs. I'm catching y'all soul over here, okay? I also want to say thank you so much for the likes on Facebook and the followers on Facebook. Soul Connections currently have 408 subscribers and 342 likes. Now, I'm not great in math, but I'm great in math, and those two numbers aren't adding up. I need my followers to like my page, okay, on Soul Connections, and yes, that's a soul with 3 L's, okay, SOULLL Connections with a C, okay. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe on Facebook. If you haven't, go on to YouTube. Please go ahead and go to YouTube as well. Oh, my daughter's sticker. Oh, it's okay, Pooh. There we go. Go on YouTube and like my stuff on YouTube too, please. All right. I also want to, I want to show y'all this in case you need a little bit of direction, what you need to do. Okay, y'all see that? Phone number 412-634-0788. Phone number 412-634-0788. Hashtag Soul Connections. We hear y'all. Thanks so much for the love. I appreciate it. Hey, Key. Hey, Stacy. Hey, P. Thanks for joining in. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and like that once we get done with this video here. All right, then, the usual. Usually I give out a shout out to the ones that I usually give a shout out, but this time we're going to start backwards, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out, first of all, to everybody on Facebook that got their business, that are doing well in life, that I haven't seen that come across my page. Shout out to y'all. Hashtag 2024 stagnant no more. Stagnant no more 2024. Hashtag that, okay? Because that's the motto we rolling with, okay? And I see y'all making moves. I see y'all doing things. I'm very, very proud of y'all. Keep pressing forward. All right. So Corey Langford, CLW Creatives. He is a digital creator. If you aren't already familiar with Corey, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the biblical play called Hellway to Heaven. I know that he worked on that. If not, he may have created them. I apologize. He's also has his own business where he does the digital creations and basically take whatever's out in your head, he brings it to life for you. So your vision is his vision. Go ahead, book something with him, contact him. His name is Corey Langford. That's with the Corey Langford, Lankford. Or you can follow his page on Facebook at CWL Creatives. Go ahead, boop, hit that button, boop, hit that inbox. Okay. Also, I want to give a shout out to his lovely wife, Faith. Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. And she also has her business as well called Smile it's a whitening experience. It's called Smile Life. I apologize. And she's on Facebook as well. She's going to give you the ultimate teeth whitening spa. She's located in White Oak, 1955 Lincoln Way. Please go ahead, check her out too. Get them teeth whitened up. I'm going to be there. I'm going to see if she can whiten them up and straighten them up. Also, I want to give a shout out to I'm a Royal One Grimes. She's on my, oh no, what's going on? Oh no. Y'all not going to believe this. Can y'all still see me on Paradise Lynn? It just went out on me. The devil be trying to be busy. No weapon shall what? Shall prosper. We're going to keep moving forward. Because why? Stagnant no more in 2024. Okay? So where was I at? I apologize. So, I'm a Royal One Grimes. Please check her out on Facebook. She is the owner and the creator of Crown, Body, and Soul Podcast. Also, she is a spiritual advisor, life coach, and tarot reader. If you are interested, please go ahead and hit her up. Information will be on my page. I'll be sharing it. Also, we have another shout out to Joy Roman at her website and her Facebook. Joy Roman, Joy's Essential meditation session is February the 17th. Please go on her page as well. Check her out. Get your meditation on. Also, please check out Shay Monet on Facebook as well. She does your nails and the press-ons. Okay, she got it all for you. You need that nail fix, she got it. Holla at her. And also the Poetry and Paint on February 17th. I know my girl Emea, she invented that, or I believe her and her cousin. I apologize if I didn't get the information right. However, it's called Poetry and Paint. They're having an event February 17th, 7:30 to 10:30 at 3567 Bigelow Boulevard in Pittsburgh. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite for $20 and for $45. $45 includes the canvas, okay? And also shout out to Maurice Irvin. His comedy show comes up every Saturday in March and the first one in April. I will be also sharing that on my page as well because there's times and dates on there as well. Okay, I think I got everybody. Oh, how dare I? Shout out to us for Black History Month. How dare I, right? All right, so in honor of Black History Month, and I know that I shouldn't have to do this, however, I just don't want us to be forgotten and, well, our history to be forgotten. I also am teaching my daughter Black history as well. So certain characters that I bring up, I copy them out, I print them out, we talk about them so she has knowledge of our ancestors, what they've done and how they paved the way. Of course, I went with I didn't go with the easy ones because they're so, we're going to save the easy ones for last because those are the ones that she normally sees, such as Martin, Harriet Tubman, etc. However, I'm going to dig a little bit deeper and ask you guys a little bit about education. And I want to know, does anybody know who this lovely ancestor lady of ours is? Do you know who she is? Do you know who she is? Well, you don't even got to worry about it because I'm going to tell you about her. No, actually, this year, we have 29 days in February because it's a leap year, so we got 366 days this year. Okay, this young lady, we're going to call her young, or no, excuse me, our ancestor for today is Mary McLeod Bethune. You see her? Okay, now I'm going to tell you what okay? She was an educator, an organizer, and a political activist. She opened up one of the first schools for African American girls. She served on President Truman's Committee of 12 National Defense. She received an honorary doctorate from Rollins College in 2021. Like they made her, or excuse me, I don't want to say they made her a legacy, but boom, they gave her flowers in 2021. Okay, and she was appointed by President Truman. She was the only woman of color founding the Conference of the United Nations in 1945. She regularly wrote for the leading African American newspapers such as the what, y'all? The Pittsburgh Courier. That's right, the Pittsburgh Courier. That's right, yeah. And the Chicago Defender. That's what she did, okay? All right. That's who I'm teaching my poo about. And last but not least, our other ancestor for the day is Bam. Does anybody know who he is? Don't worry if you don't know, because I'm going to tell you. This is William Edward Burghardt Du Bois, okay? Born February 3rd, 1868. Died August 7th, 1963. He was 95 years old. He was an American sociologist, historian, and a Pan-Africanist civil rights activist. He was the first Black American to earn a PhD from Harvard University, and and he started the NAACP, Directors of Publicity. Okay, he made a very contribution. Oh Jesus, my wig about to come off. Where Madam C.J. Walker at? I need her to get me a new one. No, I'm just okay. His contribution to sociology was his philosophy of race, where he viewed race as a socially constructed concept that greatly impacts people's lives rather than their mere biological distinction. Okay? He was the founder of the Niagara Movement and a collective of civil rights activists who grew up with the statement principles to the Atlanta Compromise. Again, he was the founder of the NAACP, and if you do not know what that is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. So today we learned about Aunt Mary, and Uncle Du Bois. I like saying that, Du Bois. So shout out to them. We need them back in our system. I ain't gonna lie. There's some stuff going around. Okay, and then I just wanted to give a shout out because this is special to me. My family, one side of my family, are nothing but Cheney graduates. So I had, quit playing with me. Plus my daddy was a cute dog. Okay. And my aunt was a Delta. Okay, so the first, if you guys don't already know, shut up. He said wig off, no more in 2024. Hey guys. Okay, so this right here, this is Cheney's University symbol. Cheney University of Pennsylvania, was founded in 1837. It was the first university, it was the first established university here in, let me get that right. Cheney University was the first Black HBCU, okay? It was established February 25th, 1837 through the legacy of Richard Humphreys, making it the oldest institution of higher learning for African Americans, okay? Now, they didn't start giving out degrees until 1914, okay? I want y'all to remember that, 1914. However, I had to pay a tribute to Cheney University and all of my alumni in my family from Cheney University. My dad was there. Boom! So thank y'all. We have to thank them. All right. Now, today's topic, let me just dive right on here. Today's topic is what is your love language? Now, I do not know if all of you went to, but hopefully some of you actually went to my page on YouTube. And if you haven't, we're going to go through it together. All right. Well, let me make sure there ain't nothing on this iPad. Because, people be nosy. Ah. Oh, shout out to Slim. Slim, you go, girl. Shout out to you. And SoulllConnections, because you currently have 81 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you. So what we're going to do is try to turn this into 81 million, okay? Help me, help you, help us, okay? All right, now let me see. I'm going to go to, okay. So I'm on SoulllConnections. If you ever see it, this is what it looks like. Okay? And I'm going to need y'all to scroll up if you're looking. Where did my pen go? God. Oh, here it goes. Okay. Scroll up, and there is a poll here. Okay? You see the poll? It's a poll. And what's your love language? Okay? Now, we're going to keep that in mind because I want y'all to either go there and hurry up and hit it, and then we'll find out what people's love languages are. Okay. Well, I want to let you know that there are 5 different types of love language. Okay? I'm going to point them out to you. Okay, here we go. Okay. So everyone has a unique love language, and it's important to understand your own love language as well as your partner's, right? By understanding each love languages, you could communicate and you'll be more effective in ways that are most meaningful to you or to your significant other in the way that you need to feel when you're in a relationship, okay? Let's see. Ultimately, the key is to responding, excuse me, I apologize. I'm excited. Okay, let me get a second here. Hey, Miss Karen, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so ultimately, the key to responding to someone's love language is to pay attention to their needs and their desires and to make an effort to show your affection in a way that resonates with them. By doing so, you can build a stronger and more fulfilling relationship based on mutual understanding and affection, right? Okay, so the 5 love languages are acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, and physical touch. You didn't write that down? But that you don't even worry about it, because guess what? We're going to go ahead, list by list. We're going to go ahead and break all these down because I need to know, and y'all can help inform me too. Are there toxic sides to this? To everything in life, there's a yin and a yang, right? Right. Positive and negative, right? Boom. Okay. So, acts of service, right? Acts of service is a love language where your actions speak louder than your words. Show them you love them by taking some of the burden off their shoulders. All right, that's basically what's up, Foot. How you doing, boo? Go ahead and hit that like and share. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Go ahead, Foot. Acts of service again. Acts of service is a love language where your actions speak louder than your words. Don't talk about it, be about it. So the best apology is changed behavior, right? But anywho, acts of service. And what are some things people would consider acts of course, my stylus fell off. What are some things that people would consider acts of service? Legs on shoulder. You know what? People over here at SoulllConnections, they having a ball. Y'all silly over here. So, acts of service could be anything to take the weight off of your significant other. Okay. My mom, Diane Hutchison, said, shut up. Wow. Okay, so acts of service could be doing the dishes, getting the car wash, filling up the tank, putting up the Christmas lights, doing something that your significant other wants to do, visit them at work and have their favorite lunch, give them a weekend off, putting the kids to bed, doing domestic. I don't even want to necessarily say domestic because everybody should be doing some domestics, but doing that. So if you know your partner had a rough day at work, come home, maybe have dinner, the kids together, and all they got to do is just hop in the shower, lay down, get a plate and lay down. You know, that's acts of service, okay? That's acts of service. Any questions on acts of service? I would like for y'all to go ahead and that's all natural stuff. But believe it or not, I have people commenting on the SoulllConnections page. If you haven't already liked it, just if you haven't already liked, share, and subscribe, go ahead and do that. Come on over to SoulllConnections page. That's SOULL Connections. Okay, there's a space in there because I'm on Facebook Live. So come on over. All right, y'all. I apologize. I had to get the people from Paradise Land to come on over here. Okay. Oh, Paul is funny tonight. That's physical touch. That's intimacy, but we didn't get there yet. Let's not jump the love languages here, okay? First one I did say was acts of service, okay? So do something for your shorty or do something for your man. That's all. Let them know you appreciate them. That's it. Don't nobody want to feel like they've been taken for granted. Shit's not right. All right, we're going to go ahead and do words of affirmation. That's number 2 love language. Somebody said, talk to Tuesday for me. Not today. We rebuked that today. Well, just on this part, because we got another part coming up that we might need your toxicity for. So please keep that, but just not right for this segment. So words of affirmation. Words of affirmation help your loved one to feel loved through spoken or written words. Tell them you love them through your words, a text, a special note, a note in the lunchbox or when they're at work, etc. You can say things such as, thank you for always saying the right thing. You are a woman after God's heart. I not only love you, but I like you. Now that's key. I not only love you, but I like you. Because, you can love somebody and can't stand a motherfucker. Oh, y'all know how it go. Any little post-it notes that you want to give to your significant other so that they can see it right on the mirror when they come out the shower with the fog. Shoot them a text in the middle of the day. I'm thinking about you. Things of that nature. And it could just be something that y'all shared on the bond. Or a positive meme or mem. Is that what we say nowadays? Is it meme, mem, whatever. One of them. Shoot it the shorty's way or shoot it to your king's way. Brighten up their day. Hey, baby, I ain't want nothing. I just want to let you know I was thinking about you. Bloop, and shoot that. Okay. Oh, quality time. Can I get some QT? Number 3 is quality time. Okay, quality time basically means spending quality time together. It doesn't have to cost you a ton of money. It's the uninterpreted, focused attention of your loved one that matters. And the way you guys can do your quality time is, first and foremost, let's go ahead, let's put our phones down. Because, baby, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to your soul. Okay, all right, I had to get that out. Sorry. I want to talk to you. I want to spend time with you. I want to enjoy your energy. We can take a class together. It gives us a chance to break out of this reality. Anything that's around us, it gives us a chance, because anything around us is their reality. But it steps into our own reality, and it creates a bonding moment. It creates memories. It creates a better foundation, stronger foundation. It can create trust. It can create vulnerability. Quality time. Okay? All right. Now, what number was that? 3. This is number 4. Okay? Number 4 is receiving gifts. Okay? Now, gift giving to your loved one does not have to be a bank-breaking love language. A gift often could be something small with a loving heart that will mean the most. Now, I got to ask you a question. Paul said you shouldn't be on your phone at work. Paul, you said you could text. I know you shouldn't be, but there's a lot of things that we shouldn't be, but we be doing. Now, receiving gifts, okay, that can also be interpreted as a love language to your significant other. You can give gifts, gift cards, or something that they've always talked about that they wanted. And one day you thought about it, you had the money, you go in and do it. Hell, it can be at the dollar store. And I find something at the dollar store that reminded me of a conversation that you and I had. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this for my significant other. It could be it could be something that you find. Just a physical, it don't even gotta be a physical object. Well, gift giving, yeah. It could be a physical object. Where did my pen go? A small token of appreciation, I want to say. No, hold on. I want to number these. I should have numbered them. Yes, written notes. Oh, one of the viewers says written notes like poster around the house. Absolutely. They have these little post-it notes. Damn, I don't got my bag with me. A little post-it note that you can just boop, put it right on the refrigerator, put it on a magnet, put it on something to show that, hey, I'm going to the kitchen to get something to drink, but there's a big, hey, baby, I love you. I just want to let you know, let your light shine. You're the greatest of all time. Just a little shoot you a reminder. Wait, that was positive affirmations. Oh, yeah, that's because you were saying, yes, a postie. Thank you. All right, and, okay, all right, here we go. And the fifth love language that I do have for y'all is physical touch. Physical touch, although physical touch does not include intimacy for married couples, it also includes simple non-sexual touches that make our loved ones feel loved. So you have your physical touch. It doesn't necessarily have to be sex, okay? For the record, it does not necessarily have to be sex, okay? Let's just get that out, okay? Physical touch. You're in a line, and your man pulls up behind you, makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel safe, makes you feel secure. He's hugging you. Walking down the street, holding hands. Laying on your chest, watching Netflix. Laying on her butt, watching Netflix. The one I always say, you're standing at the stove making something to eat and bow, smack you on the butt. Physical touch. Walk around, I might bite your arm. It's touch. Physical touch. Makes another person, makes your significant other, makes you feel like you still desire them, you still want them. I mean, things of that nature. So, y'all can cuddle on the couch. A lot of little fun things that you could do for physical touch, okay? Now, we did the 5 love languages, right? And they were, number 1 was acts of service. Number 2 was words of affirmation. Number 3 was quality time. Number 4 was receiving gifts, and number 5 was physical touch. Now, upon, yes, a hug, absolutely, physical touch. Give me a hug. Come here, give me a hug. Now, upon doing some research, right, and I want to know what you guys think about this. Upon doing some research, apparently the 5 love languages has changed. And I wouldn't disagree that it should not have changed, because as we elevate in life and as the year and as the social vibration changes. Oh, I like that. Go ahead, Kelly. The social vibration changes. People start to understand or may love in a different way. It's always out of like survival or actually love mode, you know. However, according to Psychology Today and on WebMD, there are basically 7 love languages. The 5 I just mentioned, and the 6th one is called shared experiences. Now, I thought this was pretty interesting. That's why I wanted to discuss this topic, because wait a minute. Now, shared experiences is wanting to explore life alongside of your partner. You value creating lasting memories with the people you love, meaning and impactful things. However, it's different because it's different from quality time because of what you're doing. So shared experiences is actually doing something, which I personally think is still quality time, because if we're doing something, we're sharing experience. My phone ain't in my hand because we're too busy rock climbing, or my phone ain't in my hand because we're too busy building pottery, or my phone ain't in my hand because we're painting, and vice versa. The phone ain't in your hand because we're doing these activities. However, if we're spending quality time and more so vulnerable between us and we're not doing any activity. We're just basically enjoying each other's company. Hell, I mean, we could be listening to some music. Sade, I prefer. Okay, I'm already go there. All right, so that's the sixth love language. And the seventh love language is called emotional security. Okay? Now this says emotional security. Recognize and care for your emotional needs. Of course, we all want to feel seen, heard, and understood. You value honest and transparent communication, and you feel safe when having difficult conversations. That's emotional security. So if I tell you something that was personal real quick, no. So if I tell you something that was real up close and personal with me, I'm sharing an open vulnerability with you, not necessarily trauma bonding. However, I want you to make me feel like it's safe that I can talk to you about anything, if that makes sense. So what do y'all think? Because in 2024, there's 7 love languages. What y'all think? I want y'all to go ahead. Let me know what you think. In fact, I want to know what your love language is. So if your love language is acts of service, put a 1 in the chat. If your love language is words of affirmation, put a 2 in the chat. If your love language is quality time, put a 3 in the chat. If your love language is physical touch 4. Is receiving gifts, put a 4 in the chat. And if your love language is physical touch, put a 5 in the chat. Unbeknownst to me, until I just did the research, there's 2 more. If it's shared experiences, put a 6 in the chat. And if it's emotional security, put a 7 in the chat. Okay? That's what I need y'all to do. I ain't gonna go through that again unless y'all want me to. Y'all want me to? Walk with me here. Hey, Joy! Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. So that's what I want y'all to do. So we were talking about the love languages, how there's 5 love languages. But according now, I guess since we're evolving, there's 7 love languages. The 6th love language is shared experiences. And the 7th one is emotional security. Cooking a good dinner, and watch a movie, smoke a blunt, and the kids are sleeping. Bottom line, what you say? Yeah. I'm deserving of them all. I like how she put that. Joy Roman over here. And my Soul Connection says, I am deserving of them all. Absolutely. Somebody says 5 and 4. 5 and 4. What was 4 and 5? Never mind. I know toxic. It's about being toxic. Absolutely. Nobody's love language is words of affirmation. Well, you already explained, Joy. You said that you're deserving of them all. You can get a yes on that, honey. Hey, no. Welcome. Come on in. Hit that like button. We're talking about love languages and how there's 5 of them. But however, doing further research, coming into 2024, I found out that there's actually 7. That's right. There's 7 love languages. Now, wait, it gets worse. No. Thank y'all for tuning in. I do appreciate y'all love and y'all support. Now, like I said earlier, when in the podcast, I did state that there's always a good and a bad, a yin and a yang, right? So, what if to each of those love languages, what are the toxic sides of the love languages? Would y'all be interested in that? Hearing the toxic side of the love languages too? Because I was like, oh, I never thought. Aha. I never thought of it this way. The same way that I want to be loved is maybe the same way that I'm toxic in. Did you think of that? Peace says, peace, great conversations, building are my love languages. Okay. Now let's take a look at the toxic traits of the love languages. Now, number 1 was acts of service, right? You said number 1 was acts of service. Put a 1 in the chat. We are going to go through this again. I should have wrote this down. I apologize. But hey, you're going to get a live and direct because that's how we do. Okay? 2 is words of affirmation. 3 is quality time. Quality time with you. I had a moment. Yes, I had a moment. Woo. 4 is receiving gifts. And 5 is physical touch. Okay? All right. Now, let me go through this again with y'all real fast. Somebody said in the chat, man, if I don't get something for Valentine's Day, it's going to be toxic. Oh my gosh. No. We don't want to give toxic love. We're trying to heal. We're going to leave all that Krishan and Blueface and Jaden and all that. We're going to leave all that shit back there. We try to stagnate no more in 2024. We want to move forward. We don't want to be toxic no more. That's the stuff we're trying to cure. We don't want to be toxic. Toxic no more in 2024. I think we have another motto. Y'all so silly. But let me give you, thank you for the engagement. Y'all are making my day by laughing. She said, F that. I want a gift. Oh, she's funny. Okay, so love languages. Now, they often stem from our family of origin, whatever the love language that were modeled for us. These are the things we do, these are the things that we do when our needs aren't being met. Okay? For example, number 1, words of affirmation. So a toxic trait of words of affirmation could be lying or manipulating words. Because that could have been something from like a childhood way, right? So during this toxic stage, sometimes people will lie just to only get what they want. And it's toxic, obviously, because you shouldn't be manipulating or gaslighting people, to the people who needs the words of affirmation, because words of affirmation is a form of validation in a way, and it could be toxic in a form of manipulation if it could be used as a form of manipulation. Okay, I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. I apologize. P said, no time for spoken morning words of affirmation. She's not getting up as early as I do for that. Her sleep is more valuable, and I don't want to miss my bus. Okay, then you better shoot her a text, kiss her on the cheek, whisper in the ear, I love you, babe. Have a great day. Mwah. Remember, you could do anything as long as you put your mind to it. I'm just saying. Positive affirmation. I'm just saying. Just throwing one out there. You know, for example, you could do that. Boom. It's already in her ear. Okay? As soon as she wake up in the morning, go to the bathroom, go ahead and shoot that text message to her while you on the bus or while you're waiting. While you're waiting on the bus, go ahead and shoot that text message to her. Hey, beautiful, I know you just woke up this morning. Go brush your teeth. Good morning, I love you. Go gargle, I love you. It's something of that nature. But are you seeing where I'm saying that how words of affirmation could be, excuse me, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I mixed up the love languages. I apologize. God damn it. I should have just kept going. I'm sorry. Oh. No, please don't let nobody call me right now. Okay, I'm sorry. But y'all got words of affirmation. So if you belittle somebody, if you're lying, gaslighting, that's a toxic side of word affirmations, okay? Then we got the acts of service. I did not do that in order. I'm so mad at myself. Okay, acts of services. When it's used in a healthy way, it could be sharing a workload and showing appreciation of the other person. However, if used in a toxic way, acts of service can be used as a shield of competence, used to keep the other person at arm's length. Hey, True. Hey, Boo. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead, hit that like, share, subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it. I need a side producer to help me manage all this. But thank y'all for bearing with me. So the acts of service is basically, the toxic trait is procrastination or refusing to ask for help. Again, the positive thing in the 5 love language is acts of service. The toxic traits of acts of service is procrastination, refusing to ask for help. Again, the positive thing in the 5 love language is acts of service. The toxic traits of acts of service is procrastination, refusing to ask for help. Again, the toxic traits of acts of service is procrastination, refusing to ask for help. or refusing to ask for help. Now, how many did I do that? Okay, not side producer. Apologize. I need another person to help navigate. Put it that way. I apologize. So y'all getting what I'm saying? The 5 love language. Can y'all hear me? Press 1 in the chat. I just want to know if y'all feeling me. Can y'all hear me? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm talking about? Okay. So people who refuse to ask for help when help is needed is usually trying to fill a void or a burden, or even if their partner or loved one would not see it that way, they often have a need to take care of others, even though it can quickly become toxic when they do not take care of themselves. Now, how many stubborn people are out there that procrastinates and you're stubborn, so they don't ask for help with the intention or with the mindset of saying, I got it. This gentleman in SoulllConnections said, how much are you willing to clone yourself? And would you even want a you? I got 2 me's. I had 2 daughters. Well, 3. I have 2 daughters and a son. I got 3 kids. So I already had little me's. You understand what I'm saying? Now, whenever you're doing a procrastination or refusing to help, this can sometimes lead a great deal of resentment. That's a toxic trait. Boom, boom. Positive and negative. Acts of service, procrastination. The other one is, I put all this together nicely. I'm so mad that I messed up the numbers. 2. Receiving gifts. Materialism or impulsive spending. That's a toxic trait. So if your love language is giving or receiving gifts, then somewhere down the line, a toxic trait that you may have experienced, materialism or impulsive spending. Hey, boo, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. So that had me thinking. Hold on, because I was like that. Because that's all 5 love languages is my love language. Okay. It's got to what type of energy I'm in now. Am I moved to give you a gift? Am I moved to receive a gift? Am I moved to touch you or not? It's just, I don't think one has a precedence over another. But I ain't gonna lie, I love quality time too. I love words of affirmation. Help me help you build us. Words of affirmation. So I identify with what Joy said earlier, which I'm deserving of them all. So I'm deserving of them all. And even the 2 that I just found out that just experienced that I just found out experience was shared experiences and emotional. Thank you. Okay, so I apologize. So as I'm gonna go back because I was reading off of SoulllConnections. So if your love language is receiving gifts, again, the toxic trait is impulsive spending or materialism. When somebody whose love language is gift turns toxic behavior, they spend more on themselves than is reasonable in an attempt to gain or fill a hole that they cannot fill themselves. Gifts mean more than material they are made of, and it is important to avoid using gifts as a way of making up for bad behavior or expecting the other person to reciprocate with expensive gifts. You ain't gotta. Okay? The other love language, quality time. Okay? So if quality time refers to the act of spending time together and engaging in meaningful activities such as a conversation, going on a walk, watching a movie, if that's used in a healthy way, then the toxic trait to that is self-isolation or withdrawal. Okay? So when someone takes herself away from you emotionally and they're taking their quality time, their affection, it is important to note that everyone needs some alone time. Now, I'm not saying don't heal. Of course, I'm going to tell you to go heal because it's all about, you got to self-love is mandatory. You need that alone time. Okay? But I'm just saying, according to this, And the toxic traits is basically saying that if you're isolating yourself, cutting yourself away from your person, not doing the things that you would normally do in a relationship because you're angry or whatever the situation may be, and you isolate and withdraw yourself from a long period of time to the point where you can become distant from your partner or your significant other. So in life, there's like I said before, it's a balance. It's a good thing, a good and bad. So if quality time is your love language, the toxic traits of quality time is self-isolation or withdrawal. Okay. The other love language is physical touch. Physical touch refers to the act of physical affection, such as hugging, holding hands, kissing, intimacy, physical intimacy, and alone time is healthy. Get out of here with that Toxic Tuesday. Spending time. Okay, I'm sorry. Quality touch refers to the act of quality affection, such as hugging, touching, holding hands, physical intimacy, right? Whenever it's used in a toxic way, physical touch can be a manipulative way that they are physically keeping their distance, okay? So people whose primary love language is to touch physically withhold themselves from people they love when they are toxic. Usually this will be a significant change from previous behaviors. There are times when, you know, you're ill or you're sick, and, you know, like people in COVID. Well, if you had COVID and you had a significant other, I love you. I don't love you that much. No. I need you to keep your ass in there while I keep my ass in here, and we can communicate. We can do old school style styrofoam cups and be cute and create a memorable moment. You know, love through shared experience. Get a styrofoam cup with a shoestring tied at the end. Throw it that way. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Wait. Y'all know what I mean. When Michael Jackson said, "You are not alone," I felt that. P is funny over here in SoulllConnections. And I believe this is the last one. So today, limit on alone time. Take as much time as you need, but don't take forever. I mean, alone time, everybody needs time with yourself. It's part of self-love. It's self-care. You need time to get your collective thoughts together. You need time. You need time. However, it's unhealthier if you're living with your spouse and you don't see them for a week. Okay, then Houston, we have a lot of problems. Can we go to therapy? I mean, what's really going on here? I mean, we said one argument and you MIA for a whole week, and then you gonna pop up like you still got a job. It's like, no, I'm just joking. Right. So yes, I'm not a clinical therapist. I cannot say what time limit. Whatever time limit that fits you for you. Whatever time limit for you is for you. Hey girl, hey Sarah, thanks for tuning in, boo. So today we had, Joy said, I appreciate this perspective because it prompts thoughts about self-love. When we truly love yourself, we become less resilient on external love languages. However, I welcome these love languages into my life because I believe I deserve them all. No, that's right, girl. By loving myself enough to fulfill each love language internally. Get it, girl! Yes! I expect my partner to reciprocate and align their way of loving. I'm sorry, I'm excited. Joy, that's a great answer. That's a great feeling, and I understand 110%. Oh, you touched my heart. You touched my heart, girl. You touched my heart, girl. Yes, talk that stuff, Joy. I know that's right. Okay, I got excited. Because, yes, one of my friends, or one of the viewers, Sarah Lawhead, said she loves that perspective. Again, I'm going to read it all. I'm going to read it in case you guys didn't get it. Because girlfriend, she was cooking. Joy, you was cooking. Steamed vegetables, I hope. She said, I appreciate this perspective because it prompts thoughts about self-love. When we truly love ourselves, we become resilient on external love languages. However, I welcome these love languages into my life because I believe I deserve them all. By loving myself enough to fulfill each language internally, I expect my partner to reciprocate and align their way of loving with mine, ensuring that we vibrate on the same frequency. Yes! Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, because I didn't think that would resonate with a lot of people, believe it or not. I said I know there were some things that I was going through, and if I looked at it a different perspective, had I known this, things would have been different in my life. I appreciate that, and that's a great calm and joy. I can't even hit the like button. Don't you hate when that happens? Hold up. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Hey, so listen, if you're on my Paradise Slim page, please take the time to go on over to my SoulllConnections page on Facebook. Yes, I'm going to need you to subscribe and hit the like button. The like should line up with the subscribers. I don't know. I guess it's a little OCD I have. I don't know. Teamwork makes the dream work. But you get what I'm saying. Joy, I cannot like that. I don't know. I don't want to press no buttons and then I get off alive. But Joy, that was a wonderful comment. You deserve comment of the day for that one. Yeah. Sarah said she's cooking more than steamed veggies. She's making the roast and potatoes. I know that's right. Go ahead and hit hashtag SoulllConnections in the comments. Stagnant No More 2024. Self-love is mandatory, Slim. That's me. Yes. No, Sarah, I'm corny too. We can be cornballs together. Teamwork makes the dream work. So again, let me just give you a little overview. What we discussed today, what I think I might have dropped a couple of jewels on you today. And y'all just made my heart smile by that comment. Thank you, girl. Okay. So we identified the love languages. And there was 5 love languages until we did some more research and found out that there were 7. That's right, I said 7 love languages. So I'm just going to review the ones that we had with the toxic side, and then I'm going to add the last 2 that I just researched, love languages. Okay? So love languages are words of affirmation, and the toxic trait of that love is lying or manipulating with words. Another love language, positive, is acts of service. And the toxic trait of that is procrastination or not asking for help. If your love language is receiving gift, which is number 3, your toxic trait is materialism or impulsive spending. Love language number 4, quality time. The toxic trait to quality time is self-isolation or withdrawal. The 5th love language is physical touch. And the toxic trait to physical touch is avoidance. Now the last 2 love languages, number 6 is through shared experiences. And number 7 is emotional stability. I would say that the toxic traits to those, would be like trauma bonding on bad bad experiences that y'all may have had. And then the toxic trait for emotional stability, basically, is being unbalanced in your emotions. Creating or not being emotionally available, distance, detachment. So let's go back to our YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube page, I'm going to ask y'all to do that because guess what? We have 81 subscribers. Yes. Hold on, let me get this up here. All right, now let's see what people's love languages are. Okay. So we have coming in at, oh, wow. Nobody on the YouTube page chose words of affirmation as being one of their love languages. But I'm gonna hit a side note on that, okay? I'm gonna hit a side note. So y'all remind me of that, okay? Oh. Yes, Mom. Hello? Hello? Mom? Well, I don't know. She's trying to call me. I don't know why she just wouldn't text me. I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. I apologize. I have to call Mom and see what's going on with Mom. You know when she calls, you got to stop. She'll call right in the middle of the show. Jeez. I apologize about that. Okay, hopefully she'll just wait. I believe that I said that the other one was. I apologize. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to do my recap. Today we talked about the love languages, the 5 love languages, and we discovered that there were actually 7 love languages. And we learned about the toxic traits that identify, because everything is a yin to yang, a balance of each side. So if you find out that your toxic trait are one of the ones that I did list it or that I did say, then your love language should align with the one that's balanced to that. Okay? We talked about W.E. Du Bois. We talked about Cheney University. Gave you a little knowledge on that. And Aunt Mary McLeod Bethune, what she did for us. So giving shout outs to our ancestors. And yeah, mom break, absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta get ready to go. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in today. I truly appreciate your time, your attention, your energy that you gave me. If you hadn't already subscribed, please go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube page. We want to get 81 subscribers to 81 million subscribers. If you are interested in being on the show, have an interest of a topic, would like to be a guest, or anything that I could possibly help you with, or you help me, I help you, because you know what? Teamwork makes the dream work. Please call me at 412-634-0788. Again, that's 412-634-0788. Okay? So, self-love is mandatory. Y'all already know it's Slim. I'm out of here. Please remember to always take care of your soul. And I'm out of here. Boom and boom.